Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Animal Well. I'm back over here in the upper left area because I was looking at the map and the screen to the left of me. It looks like there's maybe a hole in the ceiling that I could get to using the frisbee. Basically, I have my own full screenshot map of the game that I've explored so far, with having seen, I don't know, 2/3 of the map. And did a pass of going back and scrutinizing every screen for like the top half of the map or so, and left myself a bunch of to-do notes in terms of like, come back and take a better look at this. So this is the first thing I'm coming back to take a better look at, up here in the upper left. Right above me over there, it looks like there's a secret place that I think I could probably access by a good frisbee throw somehow. I'm not exactly sure how, though, because I need to be pretty high. And like if I throw the frisbee there, it's going to be hard to jump on. How am I going to actually get the frisbee somewhere I can like jump onto it? Like maybe if I do this. Okay, I'm somewhat high. Not high enough to get where I'm trying to get to over there though. And then am I going to bounce off anything here? I'm curious. Actually, now this is kind of a fun little adventure. What happens if I just fall in the water? Okay, it does respawn me here, so it remembers the last place you left your feet. If I wanted to get myself a bit higher up, like I feel like I want to ride it like at about that height. I'm not sure how I would do that. When I jumped off the frisbee, I could have maybe already switched to the wand. Can I blow a bubble while I'm on the frisbee? So let's see, the wand is the next thing over. So if I did this again, oops, that didn't quite work. Actually, I can probably start it a bit higher now that I know what I'm doing. So if I did this, didn't quite work. If I did, that almost worked. Come on. This might be too high to do it. Okay, so what if I do it here? There we go. So if I switch to the wand, I can't blow a bubble while I'm on it. Okay, and it would just respawn me here if I fell in the water. So actually falling in the water is a good thing because it lets me retry. So if all I could do is jump off, I would need to be higher. Is there any better trick? Oh! I'm not sure what I did there, but that's perfect. So then I want to jump. Oh, I really thought there was going to be something there. So how did I... I'm not sure what I did. I have a better sense of what I did now this time. I still haven't jumped high enough to test what I want to test. And I'm still not going to be able to jump high enough to test what I want to test. But now that I know what I'm doing, maybe I can do that, and now I started higher up. Oh, this is crazy movement tech. There we go, I did it. Okay, that was totally worth it. So, what I just discovered is that if I throw the frisbee while I am pressing and moving left about 1 or 2 spaces away from the wall, that I will throw the frisbee, immediately the frisbee will bounce off the wall, and immediately somehow my feet will land on it. And so that's fantastic. And as a result, we are now up in the ceiling and can discover this. So why is it dark right here? Is there anything I could see by lighting it up? Oh, it's dark because there aren't any lights in this little section, but no, it's just kind of the same background continuing. Alright, fair enough. But the screen to the left of me, I believe, is one I've never been to. So this will be all new. And, oh, there's a telephone save here. Neat. Let's save my progress. Huzzah. And then it looks like there is... Oh, is that a big fruit? That's a big fruit. I'm going to get 3 extra hearts, I think. Yes. And so that appears to be... We had one of those the last time we were at one of these big spike challenges. That seems to be a... you're probably going to die in this region. I'm going to go ahead and save that progress again. A bunch of times, and so here's some extra health for all the times you fail at this challenge. Also, oh, well, I'm glad I just saved over there. So here's what I'm going to do. Main menu, load game. Okay, and now I'm back here. Was there anything else to see here? I don't think so, but let's get the yo-yo. No, that is just a way to fall back down. Okay. So there is a way to fall back down over there. And then meanwhile, over here, I have 8 health. If the goal is to get to the upper left, while I could use the frisbee, it'd be hard to use the frisbee, actually. Could I use... I don't think I can stand on the top. But if I wanted to try, now would be a good time to experiment. I still haven't figured out... I feel like most of the inventory items have kind of multiple uses, and I figured out very few uses for the top just yet. I see, the spikes are going to respawn me. Do the top spikes respawn me? And if I do that, I would have fewer... Okay, so I'm going to go do this again. Fewer hearts left over. I was wondering if I could just, like, intentionally take damage in order to damage boost through here, because I have 7 chances to take damage before I'm dead. But unfortunately, taking damage seems to respawn me. Furthermore, I can't bounce the frisbee because there's vines over here. And I can't bounce the frisbee off the other side. My yo-yo doesn't do anything. My slinky presumably doesn't do anything. Let's just kind of try every item in my inventory really quick. So, yo-yo doesn't seem to be helping. Slinky doesn't seem to be helping. I don't have firecrackers right now. Don't think I'm learning anything from the background pattern on the wall or anything. Top seems suspiciously like it might be useful, but I haven't figured out how. Is there any chance... This is ridiculous. Why am I even trying this? But if I throw the frisbee at the right moment, could I land it on the top and then stand on the frisbee spinning on the top? It's such a ridiculous thought to even have, but this game has surprised me before. I'm pretty sure I just landed it there. And it did not seem to stack on top. Alright. Bubbles, yo-yo, slinky, firecrackers. Can't throw multiple tops. Yeah, okay. I don't have a good idea. So there's definitely more to do here. But, like, I think I simply don't know how to do it. Like, I can't do my usual trick here, because I just hit my head on the ceiling immediately when I try to bounce. So there is some movement tech I don't understand, or the 8th inventory item is some kind of power-up, or something. Also, speaking of somethings, a weird and crazy idea that I had is that most of the symbols that we are given here are symbols that I have seen on statues, pillars, whatever they are. When I get to one, I will try to make a note of it. And I wonder if the stamps might actually be a mechanic. You get 64 stamps. Well, there's more than 64 chests, presumably, since there's presumably 64 eggs. I'm not so sure about the chest one. But I've seen this statue, sorry, this symbol on a statue. I've seen this one symbol. I'm not sure about this one. I've seen all the other symbols, though, on, like, statue pillars. And so even though I'm not using them kind of like for my own note-taking, I think I might start marking those. So, okay, so I investigated the first thing, and I have a new mystery here. Let me move on to the next thing on my list of to-dos. While I was just taking some more notes and sitting here idling, there is a sound. I think it might be the same sound as the bunny rabbit who was hopping back and forth and eating grass in that one screen, and we finally snuck around and got him from the other side and got an achievement for finding the secret rabbit. I just want to see if we can hear it. Right there. I'm not sure how well that comes across in the video, but there's just this little rustle of like something moving through grass. So it's also possible then, let me take a look at my map. Could I have it wrapped around the, this is the left edge of the map. Oh yeah, and there's definitely, the map suggests that there's something up there. Could I have possibly wrapped around the upper right to get there? Oh, is there any chance that I could have snuck along? It doesn't really seem like there's room to sneak along the top here. And I don't see anywhere else. Oh, but this screen, there's a weird bunny mural and a bunch of faces here. And I wanted to, one of the things on my to-do list is to light up what's in the middle. Okay, we'll come back to this for now. Actually, I'm betting now that I think about it that the way to get to the upper left might be that you fall off the bottom of the map. Because I think there might be a way, it's hard to tell, to fall out of the bottom left, and if that is the bottom of the map, then maybe it wraps around to the top. I don't know, I'm being speculative. Okay, so I've moved over here, and I think it looks like there could be a secret wall right here. However, the game seems to disagree. Maybe that's something I could toggle with switches, and there were switches nearby, so just in case that is a thing. Let's go hit a toggle switch, like that, and come back in here. It still looks the same. Any chance? No. Alright. I think this was just kind of misleading in terms of its looks. And while we're doing things and stuff, like, it's definitely the case that those bricks light up more than the rest of the bricks, but I don't know what to do about secrets. And then up here is the vampire bat. If I just ignore you, you're trying to attack me or whatever, sure. But if I just ignore you, then I can get over to this screen where it looks like we already got a chest over here. And it looks like we would put something in a circular recess. And I do own a K shard in my inventory. Place K shard. Okay. I defeated a kangaroo, and now it lets me place the K shard. Okay, so this is probably going to open something to the left. I placed it. It says circular recess. I can see that it didn't do everything there. And if I go up here, oops. If I do a better job of going up here, I still can't get there. And just says circular recess again. I think there might be like another K shard or something, but it did go inside here. And can I witness anything else here? Oops, I threw a firecracker. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't really see anything else. And now in my inventory, the K shard is gone. Okay, that's interesting. I'm starting to worry that this game might have, like, more depth than I've previously appreciated, and it might be hard to figure it all out. Okay, you remember how I said that there weren't any chest marks on pillars? I think I lied, and I think there's a chest mark on a pillar to the left of the light right there. So what I would like to do now is go to my map and place a chest mark like this. Like right here. That is one of my stamps. Alright. And so every place that I see a pillar that has a mark on it, I'm going to start placing them. So that was actually worth lighting up. Okay. I'm really worried. Okay, I've made my way over here on the map, and so here where I'm standing, there is clearly a statue pillar with a heart on top of it, right next to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my map, and I'm going to get a heart stamp, and I'm going to put it right here. And just above me to the left here, there's another heart stamp, so I'm going to put that on my map. It's too dark to see the map. Right. And I've already lit all the unlit candles. There is one dot below the heart. I was not paying attention to that. On the screen I just came from, what did its heart statue look like? There were 2 dots. Alright, well, as I just continue to progress around the map, in this room above me, there's some stuff in the background. I guess I'm going to need to be on the other side to actually see it. So if I want to get through there, that's actually easy to do. Okay, I'll meet you over there. I hadn't appreciated the background markings here before. There's like a giant fish. Okay, here's another mark, and this one has 4 dots. So this is this mark here. So it goes like here, basically. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely things happening. Also, I've not saved in a little while, so let's go visit our favorite save point. And make a save. Okay, and right here we can see clearly that there's a skull and 3 dots. So I'll place a stamp for that right there. Okay. But now I can get a better look. This is actually... So it shows me on my own map. This is the map. This is the map. This is the chest right here that we actually got the flute in. Oh! 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 So there's like numbers associated with each note. Okay. So 3 dots, for example, is down. So, okay. So if that's a thing... Is that a thing? If that's a thing... Then if I go back here to where there's a skull, and there's 3 dots, and I play the flute downwards... Downwards 3 times? Oh, you can't repeat going downwards. The 3 dots are in a different shape here, though. So yeah, it's always been interesting. Maybe I could go like 1, 2, 3, which would be like 1, 2, 3. Like these, there's lots of these scattered around the map. They correspond to your stamps. And I've just noticed that they all have a number of dots below them. And I've had, like, since I got the flute, kind of this outstanding mystery of, like, why does this mechanic exist that you can play it in 8 directions? And now this is really suggesting that right is 1, this is 2, this is 3, that's 4, 5, that's 6, 7, and 8. But it's definitely the case that the layout of the dots here is kind of different from the layout of the dots that I was seeing on the map markers, and I'm not sure that I've seen any dot markers that go as high as 8 or whatever. Also, okay, let's look. There's also, like, 2 peacock feathers. Just to the left of me and to the right of me is how I'm interpreting those things. And there's also a peacock feather now that I'm looking. I mean, this is kind of like the peacock's area, who's guarding the eggs back in the front room. But right here in the background, if I switch to the flute again, there's a peacock feather. Yeah, just right above me and right below me there are peacock feathers. And even another one further, even farther down. Yeah. And there's lots of peacock feathers in here. So I think that's just kind of describing the area, and it's part of the background art of the area that there's peacock feathers. Okay. So for now, until I figure it out, I'm going to just continue to leave stamps where I see the statue pillars. But now I'm aware of the fact that they have numbers. I saw a heart with a 1 and a heart with a 2, so it's not the case. It's like each individual pillar has its own number. Here's the peacock, by the way. And can I get light up to you to, like, see if your individual feathers, I don't think, like, show up individually, really, in here. I'm really worried that I have found a deeper layer of mysteries that, I mean, admittedly, I only have, wrong button, 41 of presumably 64 eggs. I've covered like 2/3 of the map, so I could easily imagine getting all the eggs, but I could also easily imagine after getting all the eggs that there's going to be like an entire another layer of mystery and puzzles to this game that I'm only just starting to get a taste of. And so that's what has me really worried. I'm not sure the best way to spend my time progressing, because maybe if I get all the eggs, then it's going to explain some of the deeper mystery. Well, this game hasn't really explained anything at any point. Everything has just been, you know, do your own thing and figure it out. Okay, well, here's another thing that I want to do. And that is another outstanding mystery. Okay, I do have all my firecrackers. That's been outstanding for too long. There's a screen to the left of me. We can witness it briefly. You just gotta witness it briefly. And we have it on the map, and there's a little ledge on the screen up and left of me. And there's a hummingbird who pops my little bubbles, thus making it impossible, quote-unquote impossible, for me to get there, but I think I know how to get there. And you might have already guessed how to get there based on the item I've already switched to. But the Frisbee makes me capable of many miracles. So if I were here and I threw a Frisbee, I bet I could jump on it and end up over on the screen on the left. I just want to take a close look at the map so I can go in the right spot. Alright, so I think I want the Frisbee a little bit higher. That's probably... Oh, I can't throw it a little bit higher. Okay, let's hope that this is good enough then. So if I jump on the Frisbee, and then jump off. Yup, that's how we get here. Alright, finally, we can climb up here and discover what there is to see. Okay. Can I see any more from here? Not a whole lot yet. What about here? Okay. I have witnessed this as I was falling through the window, so I actually did have this on my screenshot map, but the next section has always been dark. Okay, so this is new. And there's just a fruit, sure. Wait a minute, there's just a fruit? Hello? Surely there's something else? Can I... No? What am I not thinking to do in here? What am I not thinking to do in here? Was this fruit special somehow? I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. Did it just say fruit? Just says fruit. So I've made it here, but there's kind of nothing here. I guess the other thing I couldn't do previously was play... Well, I don't see anything lighting up. Okay, directly to the left of me, there's a section of the wall that's a little bit of a different color. Well, this wall just seems to kind of alternate. Yeah, I don't know. Why would I want to get here? I spent so much work to get here. I mean, it might just be for the map completion, but it really suggests there might be more to the right of me. Oh! Where am I? I jumped and somehow I'm up somewhere higher. But I can't see anything. I'm in the wall. There's a little secret tunnel in here. Okay, let me get back out, if I can. Yeah, okay, wow, that is super sneaky. So the layer at the top with that horizontal line is go-toable, and I'm going to have to review the video to see if before I jumped right here, if that was even something that had opened up to me. And now something else I wonder is, can I also jump up into the left-hand side of this stripe? Doesn't seem like it. So I think I can only jump up into the right-hand side. And so presumably I can move to the right. Yeah! And end up on the screen to the right. And we've never been in the ceiling of this room before. And here is a chest. The Truth Egg. It's really kind of amazing how well video games incentivize you. And then I just fall through here. Alright, that's fine. Incentivize you by just giving you little mysteries like that. Is there any chance? I don't think so. Is there any chance that there is something available over here? I won't be able to see it like that. Oh! The crow just murdered me. Why would you do such a thing? Why so mean? Okay, the crow did not want me to see something there. Or was it because I angered the crow? So I thought it was maybe I was trying to like jump up to the left and like hit the wall there. Yeah, the crow does not like being disturbed. I see, and I'd heard the swawking and I don't think I'd ever noticed the crow there before. So is there a way... What does the crow think of bubbles? Crow doesn't seem to mind the bubbles. Can't blow bubbles from on the ladder. But yeah, the crow doesn't seem to mind the bubbles at all. So I'm wondering if I could... Oh no, I got near the crow. Okay, so the crow just doesn't like anyone going near this zone. So could I... Okay, so here's a question. Suppose I blow a bubble here, climb the ladder, wait patiently. I just want to see if I can jump off the bubble and jump into the upper left. Okay, I did press all the way against that wall, and there wasn't any other way to go in it. And I could easily imagine, just looking at the map, that we've explored everything that there is to explore there now. Okay. Good. Good. Oh my gosh. It's been on the screen the entire time. In the bottom left, it says that I can press A. You can zoom out and zoom in on the map. That's pretty cool. Oh, and your stamps are still full-sized. So it shows you more easily where your stamps are that are blinking on the map. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. I could easily imagine that the crow is here to prevent you from trying to like climb into the ceiling the way that I just fell down. So the only way to get to the chest is the way that I just got there. That seems plausible to me. I've made my way over here. There's a bunch of scary guys hiding in the background, but there's definitely an empty space directly above me where there aren't scary guys guarding the ceiling, and so I wonder if there's something up there. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to tell. I don't think I can successfully bubble my way up high enough. I suppose I could try to do... Oop! Yeah, I'm not going to be able to jump up high enough, and I don't think my yo-yo goes up high enough. I might be able to... I kind of touched the ceiling there, and it doesn't seem like there's anything there. But that could be an exit back down, and so there might be another way to get into that segment. But I'm not sure where. So actually, if I'm trying to get up into the ceiling, it's possible that I get over there from here. There's a chest I've never gotten right here, marked on my map. So maybe I should try to get there next. And that just involves circling around. I can hit up a save point, circling around, and I think I can fall through there. It depends on the state of these blocks. But we'll go take a look at it together. So if I just go up here, we'll use the save point. Yes, save. I've never pressed cancel there. Let's go ahead and eat a fruit. And I want to quickly light this up. Yeah, more scary guys in the background up top there. And I do think they have become more numerous as time has gone on. But in any case, over here, there were switch puzzles down here. I was speculating in a previous episode that I wasn't sure what those things meant, but I think it's a puzzle I already solved. And so I just saved. I could ride a... No, I can't ride a bubble down because there's vines in the way. But if I press right... Oh, even if I press right... I would need to ride a bubble down. Okay, that's interesting. So... Is there a clever way that I could do that? Or is there a way to use the frisbee or something? Does the top do anything here? Still haven't found good uses for the top. Top doesn't break the vines. Can I, like, throw the top? Not really. Frisbee just kind of bounces off the vines as well. Yo-yo, kind of similar. Slinky isn't doing a whole lot for me. And firecrackers, I'm pretty sure, wouldn't do anything for me. So the problem I have is I want to be in that ledge. Oh! I caught a ledge there. Did you see that? There was, like, physics at the glass. I think that's probably unintentional. Okay, but I want to be in that little bit. But I think I can get it from the left-hand side, but then I'd have to go over there. Is there any fast travel or any way that I can get over there quickly? Yeah, I don't see a way to quickly get where I'm trying to go. So instead, we'll continue looking at some other things that I have in my notes. So one noteworthy thing in this room is over here, there's one of the dog statues we've seen, except for he's wearing bunny ears and a bunny tail, like as a costume. Otherwise, we've seen this kind of doggy statue a number of places. I don't know why that is, but there's lots of weird art in the background, and some of it has got to be meaningful. Alright, so now I'm over here in the map, and I had a note to myself, yeah, there's a diamond pillar with 2 dots here. So I can go ahead and place a map marker for that as well. What do the 2 dots mean? And it seems like I've only seen so far like 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, and 5 dot on the statues as far as I can remember. Do I have to... Can't be like I visit them in a certain order. What could it mean eventually? Like, sorry, I wanted to press this button. Like, eventually if I, put a bunch of these things here, I could draw lines between them. I could draw lines between them. Suppose, like, I've been given stamps. I've also been given a pencil. Suppose I found like a 1 heart and a 2 heart. Suppose somewhere else there's like a 3 heart and a 4 heart, and if I draw, it ends up like making a letter or a word or something. Oh man, then I'm gonna have to keep track of the numbers too. Should I be writing the number? I mean, I could write them. It's awkward. But I could write them. Okay, so this was... For example, this was a 2 dot diamond here. And so if I went on to this map, I could use my pencil and write a little number 2 here. If I could press the right button. Okay, I have to hold the button. So like that looks like a number 2, kind of, vaguely. And then if I take a look at how that looks on the map, well, it's kind of awful. If I zoom out, wrong button. If I zoom out, I don't think my pencil mark appeared there. Hold on. Suppose I'm standing down here. I can see my 2 mark there, and if I zoom out, come on, zoom out. No, it is there, and it's blinking out of time with the other thing, but then they're kind of, because they're closer together on the zoomed out map, they kind of overlapped. I'm not sure the best way to do that. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Like, there's got to be... I can see it when I light things up. I now know that 2 would correspond to, like, bottom right, which is actually hard to hit. Is there a better way for me to... Like, there's... I guess there. Oh, interesting. I can repress... So I'm holding down and right, and then I'm repressing the X button. And it does that. I can just hold down the button, and it gets louder. Okay, there's aspects of the flute that I did not appreciate before. Also, possibly like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm really starting... Okay, we're getting into conspiracy madness. I should probably... What I should do is stop the episode and take a moment to think with my brain before I go off on a giant wild goose chase. But there's definitely stuff happening here, and I'm very worried. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Animal Well, where maybe I should take a moment to go back to the main quest line stuff before getting completely lost in what might be... I don't even know what it might be. Like, side questy madness. So, hopefully I'll figure that out. Maybe not before next time, but sometime soon. So, have a great day, everybody.